We're back with today's Mostly Interesting and our continuing coverage of weird stuff going on around the world.
Okay.
So,
Amen.
these are just some of the wild photos coming out of the town of Buñol, where the annual Tomatina Street Battle was held. This is in Spain.
Oh.
Around 15,000 people come out for its pretty simple concept: throw tomatoes at each other. That's it. Few trucks drop off 120 tons of overripe tomatoes in the center of town just to get things started. This festival dates back to 1945, inspired by a food fight between some local kids in the town. It's always held the last Wednesday of August. That part of Spain is a large tomato producing region, but they do try to use ones that have gone bad so they're not wasting food, which you can just imagine that makes that even more delightful.
I appreciate that part of it.
Rotten tomatoes, yeah.
Rotten tomatoes.
Look at all those people though.
I can smell the sauce from here.
I feel like it's like there's probably different camps. There's these people and there's like the running of the bulls people. They're like, I'll do the tomato route.
I like the tomato root. That one I can
safer.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Definitely. This one's pretty cute. And maybe it's a downside of recreational marijuana becoming legal and available here in New York State. Some of the tennis starters competing at the U.S. Open have been complaining about the smell of marijuana that's being felt on the court. Some athletes say it's quite distracting and ruining their concentration at times. And here's the quote that caught our eye when we saw this story. 8th seed Maria Sakkara lost the first round of her match on Monday, and afterwards she says, quote, "Court 17 definitely smells like Snoop Dogg's living room." The U.S. Tennis Association looked into it and found no evidence of anyone smoking weed in the stands and said they believe the smell is coming from Corona Park, which is just outside of the gates of the stadium. First off, how do you know what Snoop Dogg's living room smells like? I always imagined it to smell like potpourri from Martha Stewart.
Right.
Just saying.
Maybe that's what she meant.
I could
Possibly.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to think, because you wouldn't be allowed to smoke, period, right? In the venue?
Right. And if you're doing an edible, that wouldn't smell. I don't think.